Hello, it's Susan Lazar Hart here with Ask Susan, the place to come to for all your relationship questions. So grateful that I can travel around the world and facilitate classes and be with you every week. So how did I get so lucky? Today I'm talking to you with you from my studio in Vermont. So let's get to our question today. This is from Richard. Thank you, Richard. I just want a perfect relationship for a lifetime. I mean marriage. I've been hurt a lot, and I'm not ready to take risks anymore. And I'd like to know a little bit more about you. So let's take the last one and put it at the beginning and then integrate everything else, just like you would in a marriage. So right off the top, what have you decided marriage is that it isn't? And what have you decided marriage isn't that it is? Because when I hear somebody say, I want marriage, well, let me tell you a little bit more about me. I've been together with my partner, Rick, for about 40 years, and we've been married for 37 of them. And each year is different. There is no such thing as a marriage that looks like anybody else's marriage. Our marriage is something that works for us. It might not work for anyone else. It's something we come to every day with questions. What's working? What isn't working? Can I change this? What change is required? And what other possibilities are here for me? Because if you're willing to step into committing to you and to what you would like to create with you, then that actually is what makes the communion of a marriage that works. If you're dependent on somebody else to fulfill your needs, to make a marriage perfect, well, that only comes off in the movies. You know, like in the movie with Tom Cruise in it, and she or he says, you complete me. Well, at the end of the movie, guess what it says? The end. And they both go off to their trailers and their makeup artists, and the fantasy is over as they enter real life. And real life and what it requires and what it requests of you is different for each and every one of us. So I might ask you to write down, what are the 5 things you're looking for in a marriage? What are the 5 characteristics you're looking for in a marriage? What are the 5 capacities you're looking for in a marriage? And where are you willing to be that for you? Because a lot of people go into getting together with somebody with the idea that that person will complete them. They will fulfill what they've decided a marriage is, or decided a marriage is, or a relationship is. So it's not about taking a risk. The question I might ask is, would you be willing to commit to you? See, if you're willing to commit to you and what you desire, there is no risk involved. So for myself, you were asking about me again. For myself, when I met Ricky, I was filled with adventure, filled with desire, filled with curiosity, filled with question. Now, I had been a hippie traveling around the world, working all over the world, meeting all different kinds of people, speaking different languages, and there was always this curiosity for me about what is this life about, and what is our purpose, if you call it that, in choosing to be here on this planet, with this planet. And I met someone who had a very straight job, who had already had some children, who already had a sense of who he was and what he liked to do. And that vibration of who he was, meaning Rick, matched the vibration. He was filled with curiosity. He was filled with adventure. He enjoyed his friends. He had a lust for life and still does have a lust for life. And he also has that question, what is it that we came here to be? And what does the planet require of us? So by the two of us getting together in communion with the vibration of what vibrated was a vibrational invitation to each other, we created something greater. To me, that's what a marriage is. It's a communion where two people together actually create greater. It's not about him completing me or me completing him. So if we have a point of view that there's a risk involved, I would ask, what have you decided marriage is or isn't? And would you be willing to trust you? That you know what you know and how you know, and would you be willing to step into the vibration of that? And also another tool you can play with here, which is from Access Consciousness, love these tools, is would you be willing to uncreate and destroy your relationship with you and your relationship with your partner, spouse, the person you're interested in every night, so that something greater always shows up. You're not holding on to them, that commitment to this is what we decided our marriage was, or this is how I decided you were. It's more like, okay, let's uncreate and destroy everything we thought we were yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Uncreate and destroy my relationship with you. And everything that doesn't allow that, let it go. Because chances are it's not yours anymore. And it never was. So I hope this has been helpful. I hope that whatever it is that you're looking for, Richard, you actually find in you. And when you step into that vibration, what would it take for you to be the invitation to those people matching that vibration so you can actually create more? And what if everything was just for 10 seconds? Now, again, I've been with Ricky together for 40 years of 10 seconds. So how does it get any better than that? Thank you for your question. Don't forget to write in for next week. info@rightrelationshipforyou.com. That's rightrelationshipforyou.com. I love hearing from you. And thank you so much, Hungary. I am just astounded that you've already translated these Ask You Susans, and I'm getting wonderful feedback. So I'm so grateful. And yeah, feel free to translate them into any country you desire. Okay, bye guys. I'll see you next week. And please send in your questions. I love hearing from you. Right relationship for you. That's where all the change is happening. Bye-bye.